Girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, and today I am so excited because it's another collaboration. And you guys, this was a collaboration that I did not know if it would ever happen, but it is here, and I cannot be any more humbled than to be collaborating with Samantha Jane. So I have been watching Samantha Jane since I started watching YouTube. She does reviews on her channels. One thing that I think she does the best are foundation reviews. She also does get ready with me's. She actually does what I eat in a days now. So every Sunday she will upload like a vlog style of what she eats in a day to lose weight. So she's been on a weight loss journey, and y'all, the way that she preps her food is so professional. It looks like a chef did it. It's so pretty and colorful. She's so sweet and genuine. She covers drugstore, affordable, high-end, luxury, just the full-on package of what you could want in a YouTuber and a content creator. I love watching Samantha, so definitely head over to her channel. You won't be disappointed. Tell her I sent you there. And yeah, today Samantha and I decided to rank the last 5 foundations we purchased. Tell you all why we like them and why we're ranking them that way. So that's what we're doing today with you all. I can't wait to see her picks because I love her foundations. And pretty much if Samantha likes it, I'm gonna like it as well. So I'm very interested to see what she has to say and how she's gonna rank her foundations. But before we get into this video, I just wanna say thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend some time with me. If this is your first time here, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel and join the Glam Girl squad. And if you are a returning subscriber, well, thank you. Thank you for coming back to support my channel, for all of your likes and comments. It really does mean a lot to me, and it really does help my channel, and I truly do appreciate it. So let's get into this. Starting with number 5, we have the Armani Beauty Neo Nude True to Skin Natural Glow Foundation. I wear mine in the shade 8.75, and I have done a full-on review for this foundation, so I will link it for you right here. But this foundation I truly do enjoy. Now, she is coming in at number 5, but not because it's a bad foundation or anything like that. With this foundation, this is going to give a nice light medium coverage. I noticed with this foundation, if I use too much of it, like if I'm trying to go for medium coverage, it gets kind of streaky, especially if I'm using a brush, and it eventually blends in, but it takes a while to blend in. So less is more with this foundation. The price of this foundation is $40, and there's 24 shades in this foundation, so it's a pretty decent shade range in the foundation. But I do enjoy wearing this foundation. It leaves me with a nice satin finish. It lasts pretty well throughout the day, and I really do enjoy wearing it when I want to go for lighter coverage foundations. This is one that I will reach for that. But it's coming in at 5 just because it's not my most favorite of the ones that I've purchased recently, but I definitely don't dislike it. I would recommend it, especially if you're looking for a lighter coverage type of foundation. Coming in at number 4, we have the Beauty Bakery Aqua Glass Foundation. I have mine in the shade 319N, and it does retail for $34, and it comes in 30 shades. So I picked this up during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I did do a review of this foundation, and I will link it for you right here. And I wasn't too sure how I felt about it. So I initially didn't know how I liked the shade, and I wasn't too sure how I liked it at the end of the day. I had it on for a very long time. I think it was like 12 hours when I did that video. And I've worn it since, and I've concluded I do like the foundation. So I've gotten a little bit of a tan because I go outside every day, just in the yard and things like that. And I like this shade better now that I have a little bit more pigmentation in my skin. I love the glass-like finish. So the finish of this foundation is more satin, kind of dewy, not too dewy, but just a little dewy. And the only reason why I use dewy is because it really does leave like this glossy glass-like finish. It's gorgeous, you all. But I don't think it's the most long-lasting foundation. So I think this foundation gives a good 8-hour wear. And then after that, it starts to kind of break down. But it is a beautiful foundation. I would recommend it. I definitely will continue to reach for this foundation because I really do like it. Coming in at number 3, we've got a drugstore foundation, the NYX Born to Glow foundation. This foundation, y'all, is absolutely stunning. You hear me? stunning. So this foundation retails for $10. It comes in a total of 45 shades. I wear the shade 15.5 Cinnamon, and you guys, this is the best $10 I have spent in a very, very long time. The finish of this foundation, I would say, honestly, is very similar to the finish of the Beauty Bakery one. It gives you that beautiful glass-like skin, but it is not as dewy as the Beauty Bakery foundation. But this finish is more like radiant than dewy. Like, I feel like if you have combination skin and maybe even oily skin, you could still enjoy this formula because it's not overly dewy. But the radiance that it leaves on the skin is just beautiful. It wears for such a long time. I mean, I could put this on at, well, you know, pre-quarantine. I could put this on at 6 o'clock in the morning, and when I get home at 6 p.m. that evening, my face still looks good, and it still looks like I can keep wearing this foundation for the rest of the day. It is just, it is $10, but this is definitely a high-end formula in my opinion, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And I love that there's 45 shades, so there's a good shade range for a plethora of complexions. It's drugstore, so it's definitely a foundation that more people can feel comfortable purchasing and knowing that they're getting an excellent product. So it's only ranking at number 3 because my next 2 are just bomb.com, y'all. So coming in at number 2, this one was crazy hard. But when I say number 2, I mean, like, if we have number 1, this one technically is like 1.1. It's just like a smidge below the number 1. But we've got the Cosas Tinted Face Oil, and you all, this is my baby, okay? I love this foundation. So I wear the shade 7.5. This does retail for $42, and it does come in 15 shades. So this is an oil-based foundation, but do not be afraid of this. Even though there's oil in the foundation, it is such a hydrating formula that I really do feel like if you had combo skin or oily skin, you could still wear this because the oils in this foundation are very lightweight, and so they really sink into the skin and hydrate the skin, and therefore not causing your skin to have to produce even more oils. My skin looks its best when I wear this foundation. Not even lying, which is why it was so hard to put it at number 2. I can wear this foundation for almost any occasion, and it fits. It has good wear time, good longevity for the foundation. It holds up very well, and I was so shocked because I felt like this is an oil-based foundation. This is probably gonna break up, you know, halfway during the day. It's gonna get an oily hot mess on me, and it doesn't. It really is formulated to hydrate the skin so that the skin can be at its best, and that causes the foundation to wear longer. The only reason why I put this at number 2 is I wouldn't wear this for every occasion, and I'll talk more about that when we talk about number 1. And the shade range is not the best. I would really love to see the shade range expanded for this one because it's such an amazing formula that more people need the opportunity to be able to try this. So for it only to have 15 shades, I would love to see more shades, because everybody needs to try this one. I'm telling you, this is like, she's going in 2020 beauty favorites for sure. On to number 1, we have none other than Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. Y'all, I know, but she has to be number 1. So this one costs $150. I know. She comes in 40 shades, and it's what I'm wearing on my face today. And y'all, as much as I try to deny the beauty of this foundation, I cannot, so I have to speak its truth. This foundation for me comes in at number 1 because it is the foundation that I can wear literally for any situation, any occasion. Red carpet, I don't know when I'm going on a red carpet, but if I am ever to do that, she's coming with me. Red carpet, play, work, wedding, date night. I mean, this foundation is just perfection. It gives a nice radiant finish, not too dewy, not too matte. It is medium to full coverage. I would say that you could definitely build this foundation up to full coverage. The shade I truly do enjoy. I didn't tell you all the shade. I wear the shade 8.7. I think this is a great shade match for me. And I can also tell that even if I get a little bit more of a tan, I can still make this shade work. And it has great wear. I did a whole review of this foundation, so I will link it for you right here. I really can't say anything bad about this foundation at all, and I really do mean that, and I'm glad because it costs so much. Every time I use it, I'm like, are you gonna fail me because you cost so much? And no, this is just a beautiful foundation. Going back to first and second, they were so close, but because of the shade range and because I would not wear this for every occasion, that's why I went with the Tom Ford. But the Kosas and the Tom Ford, I mean, they are neck and neck in terms of first and second. So I don't want you to think that I feel like the Tom Ford is that much better than the Kosas. This one, she's awesome. Tom Ford is amazing to me, okay? To me. I know this is a price that not everybody is willing to pay. So I would never say that you have to get it. I would say if you're interested in this foundation and the cost of it is something that you can definitely work with, give it a try, because let me tell you, I put her down so I don't run through her as much because it is so good. I love the way this foundation looks on my skin. I love the way it wears, and it's just gorgeous. So that is the way I would rank these last 5 foundations that I have purchased recently. I'm very happy with all of these foundations. I wear all of them, so I don't want you to think that, you know, just because one came in at number 5 or 3, like I don't wear them anymore. I definitely do. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Go and definitely check out Samantha's video. I cannot wait to see her foundation picks. I kind of already know if I don't have a foundation that she has, I'm probably going to add it to cart after watching her videos, because we have similar tastes in foundations and things like that. So definitely head over to Samantha's channel. You will not be disappointed. Show her some love. Subscribe to her channel if you haven't already, and tell her that I sent you all over there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye guys.